am going to share a story with everyone here tonight. Now, if you're like the richest man in America, Bill Gates, and you get up at 3 a.m. to catch a local news station, you probably have heard or seen this terrific story that I'm about to give you. It's very bizarre. So this story took place last week at the Fox Channel 10 news station. It was 4 reporters getting ready for work. They were drinking coffee, taking wake-up pills, doing shots, and singing and partying like animals. And then what happened next was, pow, the door fell in. And it was the he animal. He stood about 16 feet tall. His head was the size of a Goodyear blimp. His feet looked like Bigfoot monster truck. And he had these long, sharp toenails, which was about 10 inches long, that would hypnotize you when you looked at him. Every single time someone took a look at his werewolf claws on his feet, they couldn't help but to say, but, ow! Ow! So this monster burst into the door. The first thing the female news reporter said was, ah! Somebody called the dog catcher. Somebody called the dog catcher. He may have rabies. 1 minute later, the dog catcher enters the room with a fishing rod and a tiny crab on the end for bait. And he noticed the news reporters hooting, hollering, scared to death for their life. So he said, calm down. I'll get this here on. I'll use my fishing rod and I'll make him go for this bait. And then he noticed there was no he animal in sight. And he continued to see the news reporters scared for their life. So he decided to tell a joke to put everybody at ease. And as he's facing these news reporters, he felt this cool, cold breeze on the back of his neck, which inspired him to tell this joke. He went on. He said, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a joke. My best friend mama is so dumb. I told her it was chilly outside, and she went and got a bowl. And then no one laughed. And he continued to feel the cool, cold breeze on the back of his neck. He turned around, it was the he animal. He ran up under the desk with the other news reporters. And now the he animal is looking each and every one of them in the eyes. And they could tell he was getting ready to speak because he tilted his head back. And they were expecting a deep, deep, deep voice from this he animal. So the he animal, he went on and he said, I am harmless. I am harmless. And the news reporters looked around because they couldn't believe a voice like that would come from a he animal as big as he was. All I want to do is eat. All I want to do is eat. So this brave female news reporter got from up on her desk and she approached this monster. And she got toe to toe with this monster and she looked back at the other news reporter and said, this he animal is harmless. He won't hurt a fly. And then she looked at him and said, but guess what, you monster? I can interview you, sit you down here, and make you a millionaire. We can get you out of those dirty clothing. We can get those werewolf claws cut down. Now, would you take me on this offer? Or would you rather stay broke and beat down, she said. So he went back, and he looked down, and he said, sure, I will only want a chance. She said, the first thing I'm going to need you to do to make this story exclusive, I need you to talk like a he animal. So I need you to dig deep and bring out the voice. So the he animal, he went back down, and he looked down, and he said, I don't know if I can do it. She said, shut your mouth. And dig deep and talk like the monster you really are. So the he animal, he dug deep, and he said, let's go. Ah. And she looked up and smiled and said, right on, right on. So they sat down and she started to drill him with the first question. And she looked him square in the eye and she said, he animal, how did you go from being broke down, dirty clothing, looking for food, free breathing on and asking for nickels and dimes out here on these streets. Now give me the story, or I'll make sure you don't eat. The he animal, he looked back and he said, listen to woman, I am here because life was not fair for me. I had to struggle. I had to eat out of garbage cans. I had to eat other animals. I had to live outdoors. This was no easy ride for me. I had to do whatever it took for me to survive. Just to give you my brief story, I've been down and out, and I've been on top, and I fell back down. But I am here to continue to hold my ground. And she looked up, she was inspired by his inspiration, his determination, that she said, call in to talk to the heat animal. And the phones rang, and the phones rung, and they became the #1 local news station here in Tampa, Florida, Toastmasters.